Hi there, and welcome to Glasgow Life Trains. We are going to review different trains and give you information and opinions on each video. Today we are looking at the British Rail Class 318. The British Rail Class 318 is an electrical multiple unit, EMU, which operated exclusively on the then Strathclyde network. The units were introduced in September 1986 as part of the electrification of the Ayrshire Coast Line between Glasgow Central, Ayr and Ardrossan. This was then extended to Largs in January 1987. They were also used on the Inverclyde line. The trains currently operate on the Argyll line, North Clyde lines and the Glasgow to Newton services. The Class 318 is a three-car version of the Class 317. There are 21 units in operation on the Scottish Rail network in the west of Scotland. The Class 318 was built by British Rail Engineering Limited, BREL, in York between 1985 and 1986. They were to replace the elderly diesel multiple units, DMUs, which had worked in Glasgow for nearly 30 years. The unit consists of a central motor car with roof-mounted pantograph and 4 traction motors located under the floor within both bogies. 2 motors per bogie with a driving trailer at either end. The units run on the standard 25,000 volt AC overhead line system. The Class 318 is standard class throughout, with 1 toilet located in coach C. Up to 4 sets can be coupled in multiple to form a 12-car set, although platforms are only capable of handling 8-car trains. The units have a maximum speed of 90 miles per hour and can complete the 41-mile journey between Glasgow Central and Ayr in around 52 minutes. With the introduction of the Class 334 in 2001 onto the Ayrshire-Inverclyde routes, both the 334s and 318s were found operating on the same lines together. The 318 can also be coupled in tandem with the slightly newer Class 320 in a 6-car formation. This practice is regularly used on the North Clyde and Argyll lines and can be seen here in the video. The Class 318 has been involved in several incidents, amongst which the most serious was in July 1995. Units 318254 and 318262 were operating a Glasgow Central to Largs service when a braking system failure resulted in the train overshooting the end of the platform at Largs railway station. The train crashed through the shops at the front of the station and out onto Main Street. Fortunately, being very early in the morning, there were no serious injuries. The cab of vehicle 77244 from set 318214 needed to be completely rebuilt. 318262 managed to move by rail back to Shields Depot. The reconstruction of the large station building took almost 10 years to complete. There was a derailment in September 2007, where unit number 318254 was running to Exhibition Centre from Anderston, terminating there. Then it reversed to head back to Anderston to take up its next service. The train was empty apart from a driver, a trainee, an instructor and a ticket examiner. 2 of the 4 were injured and the others walked away unharmed. This is the same unit that was involved in the Largs rail crash 318254 and it is still in service today. There was an incident on the 16th of January 2008 where number 318267 was involved in a minor collision at Glasgow Central Station while stationary. A Class 334 was working the passenger service from Gourock when it collided with the empty 318 train whilst preparing to terminate at Glasgow. The Class 334 was in the process of braking and was travelling at less than 4 miles an hour when the collision occurred. 4 passengers were slightly injured, however only 1 required hospital attention, who was transferred to Glasgow Southern General Hospital in a taxi. The Class 318 has been through 2 refurbishment programmes since being introduced. The first started in 2005, where all Class 318s underwent a conversion, which involved the removal of the corridor connections on the driver's cars to improve the driver cab. You'll see the changes to the ends of the train in the photographs. There was also improvement made to the passenger accommodation, which included new passenger door controls, the interior repainted in white, and new grab handles fitted. New lighting and audio announcement systems fitted, and the introduction of new passenger information systems, similar to those seen on other trains. The Class 318 unit received another refurbishment starting in October 2013 and is still ongoing. Out of the 21 units, 17 have been refurbished, 1 is currently at Doncaster Works and due to be completed in July 2017, with 3 still to be refurbished. The work includes re-livery into Scottire livery, internal refurbishment, including an internal repaint, new floor vinyl, and the new blue Saltire seat coverings. Fluorescent lights are replaced with LED lighting, new floor-level lighting in the door vestibules, small toilet replaced with a large accessible toilet, and corrosion repairs to the bodywork. Now on to the review. Compared with older commuter services, they are cleaner, smoother and more spacious. We do travel on them throughout Glasgow. They now show their age and look outdated. We often see them coupled to the newer Class 320, especially at peak times. However, the Class 320 is the better option. They are generally on time, and passengers are very likely to get a seat. They will be phased out with the continuing renewal of ScotRail stock, where we will see Class 320s and Class 334s taking over from them. We think they'll be around for another 5 years. The best thing about the Class 318? It is probably one of the older commuter services to have a lavatory, so there's no need to go before you go on the Class 318. Unless you were on the 318 we were on the other day, where the lavatory was out of service. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be doing many more videos, so if you like this one, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Bye!